So I had a participant one time that came to my class. It was a 2-day class, and he had made up his mind that he wasn't going to participate. He sat in the back, he folded his arms, he never opened up the manual, and he just sat there. He didn't participate in any small group. And so I asked people, what do you think I was thinking about this guy? And oftentimes people were thinking, well, you probably thought he was racist or prejudiced or didn't want to be there. No, I knew what he was doing. He was resisting. And so I'm weird. So what I was thinking inside of my head is, way to go, man. If you don't believe in something, resist it. And so I was proud of him. He made it through the entire day. And I was taking on odds on whether he'd even come back for day 2. And I didn't expect him to come back. But sure enough, he was the last one back on day 2. And then he did sort of the same thing, but about midway through the morning, I could see him start tuning in. And it was kind of like a little fire. And so I was like, trying to get it to grow. And then he did something right before lunch that took me by surprise and blew the whole class away. He raised his hand. He said, hey, I think I understand this diversity thing. I said, hold up. Everybody shut up. What is it, man? And I felt like I was at the hospital with my firstborn. I was waiting to hear what this guy was going to say. And he was a farmer. I was in Evansville, Indiana. And he talked kind of fast, but with a country voice. And he said, what you're saying in a nutshell is that it's easier to recognize that junkyard dog has got you by the ankle. Well, I didn't hear anything he said. I was like, oh my God, maybe the guy can't talk very well. And so I said, that was deep, man. Oh my God, that was amazing. Could you say the same thing again, but slow it down? And he said it again, and it went something like this. He said, it's easier to recognize that junkyard dog if it's got you by the ankle. Whew. He said, if a junkyard dog's on your ankle, you know it. But if that junkyard dog's on somebody else's ankle, then it's causing you no problem at all. For the next decade, in every single manual, I put in there a picture of a man, a silhouette of a man, and a junkyard dog at his ankle. Here's the point, that I believe that if you're going to ever try to change people's beliefs, you've got to, first of all, give them the freedom to resist. And then you have to respect them. You have to model the behavior that you want to see in others. We know today that because of the internet and people's ability to sort of be in silos with other people who have the same beliefs, facts and counterfacts are almost indistinguishable. And so if we're ever going to influence people's beliefs, it's going to be done through relationships. Now, most people, if we're spending all our time relating with people that are like-minded, then we're never going to be able to see the truth. But the key is to develop diverse relationships with people who are different than us, who can help us collectively come up with better solutions.